Good evening, guys. Price Monkey here. Just the pre-London analysis for the coming day tomorrow, which will be Thursday. So, tomorrow morning, GMT UK time, we have some pound news coming out, preliminary GDP. Okay, so that could move the pound a little. So. Um, Gonna have to be careful on cable pound trades. Okay. Um, Other than that, we've got some USD news in the afternoon, half one. Nothing too important. Okay, so let's crack on. Today, obviously, we had the Fed rates out the US. We also had the New Zealand rates. Both stayed the same. Okay. Um, so let's move into the analysis. So looking at the moment at gold, as you can see on gold's still flying high. Let's go to monthly. As usual, there's a lot of lines on my chart, so do apologise. So we're at the moment we're into this monthly bear engulf area. Okay, so at some point we will see the, in my opinion, we will see bears come back into play. However, we are coming to the end of close to the end of the month at the moment, and the candle so far is looking fairly bullish. Okay, so onto the weekly. You can see moving towards halfway through the week, and the weekly candle is still very close to its to the top of its wick. Okay, so it's a full-bodied candle. Okay, I do think, looking at daily, I do think we will see a reaction around the current area of 1124. Perhaps see a retracement tomorrow. Okay. We would see a retracement down to the 1102 areas, or perhaps if we are going to carry on with bullish momentum as we are doing at the moment, moving on to the 4-hour chart, we may see a retracement that back down into the 1118.6 to 1116.6 areas. Basically, this blocked out area of the 4-hour engulf to get long, but I think it would be safer waiting this one out. I do think that we may see a breakdown of this short-term trend back down to at least test these old highs at 1111.91 or 1112 to make it easier. As you'll see, I've seen from my previous videos, these are the areas of resistance as we're moving up. I do see price moving up higher, probably at least to this 1147 area, and then perhaps a downturn to carry on the longer term downtrend. Okay. Looking at moving on to pound CAD. Okay, so talked in previous videos about pound CAD, what I was looking for to get long. So I had talked previously about this daily engulf that I'm highlighting here. So this is the daily chart. Okay, I said that what I'd like to see is either a move up above this resistance level, back down, and then a reaction here to move up. So kind of like a break above resistance and retesting resistance and a move up. We didn't get that, and I said the other scenario to go long would be to see a retrace, which we did get here on this candle from yesterday, and then another bull engulf. So we would have a double bull engulf configuration to go long, which would validate me going long into support. That didn't happen. Okay, and that's why, that kind of, in a way, a lot of price action traders may have gone long at this engulf alone here. I didn't, because we were still kind of on this support level. Okay, so in this kind of scenario, it is good to wait for double price action or more confirmation. You want to look for that kind of A plus price candle pattern to give you that confirmation. Okay, so we've broken down now into these lower levels. We're still in demand. We could still see reaction here to the upside. Let's go to the 4-hour chart. Preferably, what I want to see now to still get long on the pound CAD would be a break above. So we've got lower. So we've got the highs, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, higher high. I'd want to see a higher high break anywhere above this zone, and then move back down, and then some bullish price action to take the long. Okay, again, it would be better if we could hold above this resistance and turn it into support to go long. Okay, but again, like I say, tomorrow we've got some pound data out. But I think any price action that does happen won't matter too much. I mean, that pound data is coming out early tomorrow, so if we are going to be looking for PA on the pound CAD, it probably won't take place until Monday, maybe even Tuesday, to get in on a swing trade on this. So not to worry. Okay. Next one, oil. So you may remember me talking in the previous video about how we'd reacted off this resistance area. Okay, and we came down. I highlighted this zone, and I said we would perhaps get a reaction from this area here, the $30 a barrel, or down to these lower levels. Okay, we did get the reaction from $30 a barrel back up to this supply, and we also got a reaction to the downside. Okay, at the moment the continuation hasn't happened. We've actually broken above supply now, so this supply is no longer valid. Okay, we're still conforming, or we're still within the trend line channel. Okay, let's zoom out a little. Perhaps we could be starting to adhere to another channel. Oh no, that's too far out, I think. Let's just double check this, what we've got. Let's try this one. Sometimes, the channels do change. They're not an exact science, unfortunately. But trading isn't an exact science, more of an art. Now we'll stick with the originals. Just bear with me. Okay, so so we're still within this channel. There's a chance that we could move up to this higher supply. Let's have a look on daily. Yeah, so there's a chance we could move up to the 34.6 to 35.5 areas. Okay, maybe a reaction at this supply level. The other possibility is that we'll actually create new supply at this resistance. So sometimes when we see supply areas made at these resistance levels, even though they're broken, if we're in a trend, they can be recreated, and all that is really is just sellers buyers pushing out the sellers to take their buy stops, so they can actually get some liquidity to get back into the sells, okay, and get back to the downside. So we might see supply coming in again around this level, okay, or we might just carry on back up to 34 to 35.4 levels, and then perhaps think about positioning shorts. Okay, but at the moment, nothing, no reasons for me to take any positions on this at the moment. Nothing too clear. Okay, moving on to dollar Swiss franc. Okay, I did have a sell limit in here, which you would have been aware of. Let me just double check this is recording.